don't know why I hate this so much. Why do I hate talking in front of a mic? Like, it's such a silly thing to have. There's got to be a way around it. Like, there's got to be a way I can get the confidence to talk in front of this thing and say the words I need to say. Oh, shoulder. I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. Here we go. Here we go. Buckle in, son. Let's talk about art college. Sometime between like this little legend and the absolute shattered bastard that you see before you today, just this mess of humanity, just a destructive force of bad decisions and weird choices, and just the clumsiest man I think you've probably ever met. Before that guy, when things were hopeful and easy. That's dark. Okay, we'll just keep going. This is what it's going to be like. Somewhere in between those two, 18-year-old me decided to try art college, and I had done art before. I did sixth form. Sixth form was pretty cool. Here's a recap of all my sixth form stuff. You can gaze upon it, gaze upon the glory of someone who couldn't draw being told to do a bunch of drawings. Being told how to draw skulls and plans and everything you've done, because they never changed that course apparently.
Just do your best. What you hear is not a test. We're only here to make you. We're only here to make you. We're only here to make you. We're only here to make you go.
So you may be thinking, how on earth did you get into art college after failing sixth form, right? And that's what I thought too. There's no way I'm gonna get in. I got an A-star. This guy, total bullshit. Welcome to it. Do whatever you want. Subjective taste. No one cares. Sixth form is pointless. Everything is pointless. Literally do whatever you want, and then just at the very end, say how it's meaningful, and then they just give you an A-star. Shit on a canvas. They'll just give it to you if they don't understand it. Ha! Genius. So yeah, I thought let's do art college. Why not do art college? You know, I could do some creative stuff and all that. And this is the formal answer I was giving to my parents after I forgot to look at unis, because I'm a total and to avoid an absolute dick kicking from my family, I was just like, you know what, let's just do art college. It's a year off. Really, it's because you can join art college later. I was gonna fucking heads all over the shop. Oh man. What happened to me? This homeless man. Anyway. So yeah, foundation course. I did the foundation course 2nd of September 2016. First day. Let's check out this massive, epic looking campus. Oh, what? Oh, hold on. We're not in this campus? Oh, we're not in the campus. We're not in that campus. We're not in that campus. We were down a alley full of dog shit. What am I doing in my life? So we were on an off-site building. That was a nice thing to learn on your first day. I really should have looked at the course. This is all my fault. Yeah, I infiltrated art college. Got in, got my photo, got my lanyard, got to have a little look around before. Was a bit hungry, so I was like, let's go to the cafeteria. No cafeteria.
What the fuck is going on?
No cafeteria. That's one of the first things I noticed. No cafeteria. Just a cold little, like, less than Greg's place with cold sandwiches and sadness. Back in my day, before the war, you could go to tech college and you get pizza. And I had a lot of pizza. A lot of pizza. If you couldn't go to tech college, go to sixth form. I used to go to sixth form every day, get the same thing. You can't do that anymore, so that's worth noting. enjoy. Just go to you know what? Just forget this whole video. Just go to tech college and just go for the pizzas. That's my life advice for you. There you go. Sorted. All right. Bye.
Don't you forget about me. Don't.
So yeah, part 1 of the course was just tasks and briefs, but really short, like 1 week briefs. They weren't amazing, they weren't bad either. A lot of it was like really weird stuff, like draw with your wrong hand, draw the naked guy, draw his penis, draw it again, never forget it, still think about it every night, go to bed, penis. Okay, it's gone. So there was multiple briefs. I think there was a group brief. My mind has just completely erased all social moments at art college. There's one task which was you had to like find the alphabet in random shapes in the world, and you had to do that 3 times over for a whole day in November in the cold. Hey, it gets better. I swear it gets better. So they also had inductions into the workshops. So the way that the course was sold to me was you'd get your first part, which was you go through and you try all the different workshops. So you do textiles and 3D and all the other stuff. I can't remember. The editor will lob up a list because I mean, what am I meant to do? Yeah, some briefs include an induction into a workshop, and you get a taste of all the things that you'll get to specialise in later on. So you get the first part where you do these inductions, and then the second part where you actually go in and properly spend all your time there. It never really ends up like that though. You can really go where you want and do what you want. I ended up living in the 3D workshop even though I picked like illustration and stuff. So I wouldn't really worry about what you can and can't do when you get there. So yeah, there was also optional inductions as well, where you could just go in, sign up for it, and then you'll get to do like a full induction on like making rings or something like that. And some of them are pretty good. It's also how I ended up on the BBC, not by choice. So if they didn't have an induction that you wanted to do, like a ring making one or something like that, you could just go to the text and they would just show you. They were that helpful. Not the tutors though. Tutors did absolutely nothing the whole time, but we'll get to that later. For this first part, as the briefs were quite short, and you won't believe this, I was quite tired. Yeah, I wonder why you're always tired. The art wasn't great, but I didn't really care because I was getting my first job. PC World, baby. Getting paid to rip old people off. It was the worst choice of my life. Daily reference, don't drink it. Oof, that's a lot of sugar. That sounds like it's from space. Check out your playbook, I think. I'm gonna die. A beautiful death. Oh, we'll be fine. Easy clap, hold on. Alright, we're on to part 4. Part 3's got mood lighting. Part 4 doesn't like part 3. Forget part 3. Part 3 doesn't matter anymore. No one cares about part 3. It's part 3. 4. Yeah, extended projects. Let's talk about it. Let's fix my mic first. It's a delicate boy. I know a delicate boy. Extended projects. There were a few more extended projects. Extensive briefs, you know. They were a little bit more. They were much better than the initial projects because you could actually get stuck into them. There's actual time to do things. One of my favourite briefs was the mood board, the 30 pieces of things we liked mood board, where you'd have to take 30 things you liked, and then print them all out, have them all over your display area, and then you'd do art based off those 30 things. Apparently 30 pictures of garlic bread isn't exactly acceptable, whatever that means. So yeah, we used the mood board as inspiration to make a number of pieces of art. It felt really cool to do this. It was a nice change of pace from sixth form where you had to, you know, learn about entropy or draw flowers for 3 weeks. or draw flowers in entropy for 3 weeks. Did the tutors help during this point? No. Thankfully you had all those texts I was on about earlier. Yeah, another one of the fun... yeah, always fucking yelling. Another really fun project consisted of making art based off 3 words. It were 3 words at random, out of a hat, and we got to put in 3 words ourselves. Apparently, dildo, not the most acceptable, and that's because God hates fun. Fuck off, God. Fuck you, God. I got Liberty, Native American, and something else. I'm old. Editor will sort that one. Thank you, editor. This project was really fun. I thought it was a unique way to work with like a weird brief that you just didn't know what you were going to get, and made me stretch out a fair bit and try new things. And I was pretty fortunate with the words I got. It could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better. Still kind of upset I didn't get those words I wanted though. I worked a lot with brusho powders, which are like this really cool dye powder. Don't spill it on your trousers at 4 AM though. It doesn't go well. Yeah, I use a few other things too, as you'll see here, and here, here, and 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 here. That's going to be really annoying to edit. God, why am I starting a fight with myself? I'm going to have to edit all of this. We had one other project which I really liked. It was a really serious kind of like business project where we had to make posters aimed at under 16s who were struggling with mental health as a like advertisement for mental health counselling. We're going to display these images in a exhibition held at the uni campus. So, you know, there was a bit of pressure for this one as well, which was nice for a change. I, the absolute cool, hunky, chunky monkey I am, thought menacing silhouettes of people with weapons would, you know, really tackle this delicate brief with just the care and importance that it deserved, and, you know, really nurturing the whole way through. I could get more marks for explaining why the grave digger and pickaxe man weren't going to help little Timmy with his anxiety, so nothing was really lost. I did 2 pretty decent posters in the end. I was pretty proud of them. One was based off like 1950s retro posters, and the other one came from another old fantasy I used to have. Yeah, so these pieces ended up on display at the exhibit, and this was actually when my tutor told me I was doing quite well and was on track for distinction, and that was really good news because I had been slacking during this bit pretty heavily. Okay, this has been a lot of art. Let's go on. Let's roll an intermission. Let's go on a break. Part 5, final project. God, where to begin? So I was super burnt out at this stage. Art's weird, you never get it done on time. But this project was still a lot of fun. Like, it was still cool. Stressful, really stressful, but cool. So the great thing about this project was we designed the brief ourselves. My brief was a redesigning of a collection of albums that I really liked, but I thought the album covers were pretty bad. So yeah, the next 10 weeks of the project consisted of 8 weeks of panic and not really doing anything, and then 2 weeks of panic and doing everything. I used the 3D shop to make most of my pieces. I would make it in 3D and then scan them back into 2D, and then I would Photoshop and edit all the stuff on top of that. I used their super high quality scanners, same ones you get at sixth form. I absolutely scratched the living Christ out of all of them, putting lead slate tiles all over them. That's what you get, Claire, for making fun of me when I said I liked Enya. That's what happens. So yeah, I used their laser cutter, which is the coolest thing in the world. I laser cut oak, MDF boards, slate tiles, and so many more things. I did other stuff. I messed about with glow-in-the-dark resin, even to the point where I found the time to modify my guitar with some runes. It spells Lem for Lemmy from Motorhead, because nothing says Motorhead like an acoustic guitar. I also did some digital art and printing and more. I also made this monstrosity. If I had a time machine, I would go back and I would break 18-year-old me's hands. I would break him so hard. What is that? How did I make it that bad? We got to decide how our projects looked at the end of the year. We actually got to organise how the exhibit would be laid out. So they do this big exhibit at the end of the year. You get to see everybody's art. It's quite a nice finale, and it's open to the public, but it'd just be all your parents and stuff like that. You get to go around and look at everything and fantasise about locking the door and burning them. The project went well. I think it went well. I did come out with a distinction at the end, which was cool. For all the projects, there's a bit of writing to do, but not a lot. Like, you'll be fine. And of course, I've been pretty negative on the whole thing. I've been pretty negative on art college, but it's worth noting that I wasn't the happiest of chaps during this time. So it was stressful, but in the end, I got a distinction in a foundation diploma in art and design. Cost me nothing. I got a year to get money together to go to uni. I still got to visit all my mates at uni. I had the opportunity to meet new people. I did get a lot of art skills that I felt like I wouldn't have developed without going there, especially in the 3D workshop. Since uni, I've been using them a lot more. I feel like I've got those skills, and that's quite invaluable. So overall, I think it was worth it. I really do. But it's funny as a meme about it, so that's what this is. Oh, now you fix your hair. Fuck. So yeah, I think that's everything. This was a disaster. If you want a prelude, if you want sixth form, no, I'm not doing this again. That's all I have. That's Kit Newman out of here. Shouldn't use my full name. Kit Storino out of here. Oh, we're done. Oh.